Hello, happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope everyone's having a fabulous week so far. It's Wednesday, May 21st, and just so glad to have you here. Um, I will be going over our oracle reading for this week. I'm a few days late, but hey, at least we're getting it done, right? We're not going to overly stress about when it gets done. But life happens, right? And things just kind of, get off track, but that's okay. So I am so excited to bring to you this week's oracle reading is truly amazing on what was brought forth. And so let's just get right to it. So first of all, just like to let you know that this week I pulled from just one deck. So I was only called to do one deck, and the Healing Waters, again, my favorite, truly my favorite. I love the illustrations and the messages that come along with it. I pulled four cards, which is not normal. I usually do less, three or less, but this week, guess what? Four came out. So we're just going to go with it, right? It's just going with it and understanding it. And so the first one I have here, making waves. And at the bottom it says momentum is building, it's your time and achievement, right? And so beautiful, beautiful card. I love the colors in it. And so as you can see, there's a woman walking towards the light, and behind her are the waves that are moving. They look like storm waves. Behind her, like if you're looking, you've seen the radar images of the storm clouds circling on. So I'm seeing those, but in front of her is a beautiful light that goes up, like it's going through some type of pyramid. And there's columns on either side of her. So there's columns on either side. And so when I dial into this card, there's definitely things happening, right? And so the waves that are behind her that are circling, like that's momentum. That's the energy and that's the momentum, like pushing you forward, right? So it's time to go after those dreams. It's time to embrace those achievements that you want to do, right? I mean, it is your time. This is your time to make a difference. This is your time to do the things you've always loved. This is your time to make changes, right? And let me tell you, like the momentum and the energy is behind you, as long as you're doing it within your purpose and where you're supposed to be, right? That momentum is just going to continue to carry you forward as you move through it, right? So you're making waves, you're making the best of what's yet to come. And then as we move into this, it's very funny. These cards, I did them exactly as they came out. And it's just very interesting because they really kind of go in sequence of one another. And the next one is the Metamorphosis card, another beautiful card, as you can see. And there's a woman in the center of it that looks like she's being pushed up, right? And she's under a transformation. So Metamorphosis is embracing transformations. Things are different now. So as you go through your changes, right? So as you are making waves and you're building momentum and you're doing your achievements, there's transformation and there's change. And when you embrace that transformation and you change, like things are different. You see things differently, you interpret things differently. So as you make your waves and start following your dream and making things happen, you're going to change things as well. And you're going to embrace this transformation of yourself and of this new you. And you're going to embrace how things are different, right? And so your whole world can seem very, very different in the way that you observe it, in the way individuals observe you, in the way that you move, in the way that you interpret things. So it's truly, truly can be amazing. And let me tell you what was more perfect than clear waters. Clear waters, right? Clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunities. And you see an individual there that's to me, it says that they're meditating on the clarity that's being provided. In the center, to me, this looks like a lotus flower. So it's welcoming the energy from source to provide you clear visions of what you should be doing or where you're going or what's happening, confirmation or validation that the um the things that you've done to get here, right? And so now you have the clear waters and you have your confirmation and your validations and understanding that everything is perfect with timing and opportunities come along and you're manifesting what is yours. You're manifesting your dreams. You're manifesting what you want to achieve, right? And so your clear waters is encouraging you to take time to be still and listen and identify the small things that are happening, right? Identify and make notice of the changes, not only physically that you see outside of yourself, but notice the changes inside. Notice the way that you may react to something, right? When and now you're responding to something. Maybe is how you interpret, things that are being said to you. Maybe it's just a feeling that you have that you feel more purposeful and you feel like you're truly following your purpose and your essence of here being on earth and on this planet at this time, right? And so everything is absolute divine timing. Everything is divine timing, so it's all in the right timing. And the last one, the wellspring, what are you thirsty for? So you've done all of this work, right? We're making waves, we're transforming, we're getting clear visions and confirmations on the work that we're doing, whether it's internal work, emotional work, physical work, or a change in lifestyle, or a change in careers, or a change in what we're supposed to be doing, right? The path that we're supposed to be following. So as you're doing that, then what do you find yourself thirsty for? Right? And embracing what that is. But at the same time, take time to be with that. Take time to be still. Take time to nourish yourself with what you're wanting. So, for instance, let's say that you're thirsty for change, right? So, and you've been going through all of this stuff, but you're like, you feel thirsty for change. Well, sit with that, right? Take care of you. Take a breath. Be with what that feels like, whatever that change is. So what is that change? Is that change in drinking more water throughout the day? Is that a change of your eating habits and bringing about, healthier eating habits? Is it a change of having patience, with a loved one? Because sometimes they just like really kind of like push your buttons, So are you wanting change with patience on how to communicate and care for that loved one, right? And so you sit with that. And I'm going to tell you to go back to your clear waters and envision what that looks like and get clarity on that and sit with it and be with it, right? And kind of just own it and just caress yourself with what that feels like and what that looks like for you. Yeah. And take care of yourself while you're doing this. Take care of your body. So taking care of your body could be meditation. It could be get plenty of rest, sleeping well. It could be exercising, right? It could be just giving yourself some self-love, sitting in front of the mirror and telling yourself, I love you, and giving yourself a hug, right? So it could be all of those things. So basically, what we're saying is that this is all about embracing what you want and bringing it to fruition. Yes, embracing the change and the transformation that comes along with it. Take time to get clarity, take time to get validation for what you're working on and the impacts and the things that it's going to bring you, and then identify, what you really need, right? So after you go through that, I mean, sit with yourself and realize, what do I really need? What do I want? Connect with it. Identify what it feels like for you. Identify what it looks like for you. Yeah. And then embrace that and then nurture in that. Yeah. I think this is a beautiful message for this week. Uh, and I empower you to carry it on for the following week too, right? Carry it on for going forward, especially if you're looking for change in your day-to-day life, whether that be physical change, whether that be change in the home, whether that be emotional changes, whether that be embracing your own self-growth, right? And your own spiritual growth. So whatever that is. So these are beautiful messages. So I thank our guys for bringing this to us today. And I hope you did enjoy it. And to learn more about me, Summer, I invite you to check out Just Be True. And be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.